Welcome to chemistry first year students. So in this class we are going to revise. Why? Because management want to conduct examinations in some of the topics what explanation is finished. So for that management prepared a question paper for the sake of students. So I am going to revision the questions coming from which chapter and how you are going to write, how your preparation will be in comfortable manner. See students, the class is a revision for examination point of view. So here in this class we are going to discuss a question paper is given by the management. So in this question paper we have total 10 questions. We have total 10 questions. How these questions you have to read and how your working nature will be habituated to on this question paper. So why they are going to conduct the exams means simply they want to know your working nature and your learning capability and your capacity. That's enough. Okay, don't be fear about this examination schedule. So you will prepare in your own manner. So I will give some suggestions how to prepare chemistry for getting good marks or for, in examination point of view. Okay, see students, 10 questions given. See, the paper will be given from first chapter atomic structure to chemical bonding up to Vesper theory only. Chemical bonding up to Vesper theory only. Okay, in this class we are going to discuss revision. We are going to discuss revised topics in chemistry. So first of all, you know the examination syllabus for chemistry, that is from atomic structure, that is the first chapter, to third chapter, not total, up to Vesper theory only. Up to Vesper theory only. See, from atomic structure, total 10 questions given in a question paper. So these questions given from which chapter we are going to discuss. How to write these questions we are going to discuss. See students, first chapter number 1 is atomic structure. Chapter number 1 is atomic structure. In this chapter, total first question number 1, which is write the postulates of Bohr's model of hydrogen atom, explain various lines in hydrogen spectra. For this question, you have to write postulates of Bohr's model 4 or 5, and then you have to explain hydrogen spectrum, how different series of lines are formed in hydrogen spectrum. First you keep heading postulates of Bohr's model. After finishing that, so after completion of Bohr's model, next you go for explanation of hydrogen spectrum. So it is a very important question for next board exams. So you have to prepare very carefully and very concentrately. One more thing students, when you are going to prepare chemistry especially, you have to keep a rough notes and pen along with you. So simply you are reading with eyes means no use. You have to reading with eyes and you have to write what you are reading with help of a pen on the paper. Then only you may reduce the mistakes and then only you may perfect topic which is you are preparing. Okay, so ordinary reading is not effective. Practice reading with the practicing manner is more effective. See, first question number 1, it is nothing but Bohr's postulates. It is from first chapter, and next question number 2. See, what are the limitations of Bohr's model of an atom? Limitations is nothing but a demerits. What are the demerits? You have to write one by one, point by point. Your demerits, limitations is nothing but a demerits. You have to write demerits. It is also belongs to atomic structure. Next, question number 3. It is explain success of Bohr's theory of hydrogen atom. In previous question, limitations, that is nothing but a demerits, and this question, success of Bohr's theory, is nothing but merits. So this is nothing but a third question. So in success of Bohr's theory of hydrogen atom also you have to write success, means merits point by point, okay, which are given in your material. See, next question number 4. It is a very important question. In previous year, this year also we are going to have a chance for getting. So here, what are the quantum numbers N, L, M arrived at, and explain the significance of these quantum numbers. So you have to write quantum numbers. How? You have to write the definition for quantum numbers. Next you go for types of quantum numbers, and you have to explain each quantum number in your practicing manner. Okay, so this is the question number 4 from atomic structure. So how many questions given, students? 4 questions given. 4 questions given from atomic structure. Out of these 4 questions, definitely you will get 1 question for board exams. Definitely you will get 1 question for board exams. So you have to practice, you have to read the question in practicing manner. So point by point you have to read and you have to write without saying, then you may get a perfectness. Okay, and then second chapter is a periodic table. Second chapter is periodic table. So all these are 8 marks questions, students. It is a 8 marks question. It is a 8 marks question. All these are 8 marks questions. Next, see in periodic table. See, this is the second chapter, students. So in periodic table, question number 5, write an essay on S, P, D and F block elements. So it is also long answer. It is a question number 5. It is a question number 5. It is a 8 marks question. It is a 8 marks question from second chapter, which is a long answer. So this question you have to write how the classification of elements into S, P, D, F blocks. S block, differentiating electron enters into S block elements. Differentiating electron enters into S orbital, the elements are called S block. Differentiating electron enters into P orbital, the elements are called P block elements. Differentiating electron enters into D orbital, the elements are called D block elements. Differentiating electron enters into F block, the elements are called F block elements. You have to first write S block, then P block, then D block, then F block. So these 4 blocks, and before you are going to write, you have to draw a dummy periodic table. Dummy periodic table, skeleton periodic table. So this is very important question. Next, question number 6. What is the question number 6 means? See, what is a periodic property? What is a periodic property? The repetition of the elements in regular pattern in the periodic table. So the repetition, the properties of the elements are the repetitions of periodic functions. Okay, so this is the periodic property you have to write. The phenomenon is called periodic property and the properties are called periodic properties. So here you have to write first what is periodic property and how the following properties vary in a group and in a period. So 2 periodic properties is given. First, atomic radius. atomic radius, you have to write first definition, the distance between the nucleus to electron present in the outermost orbit is called atomic radius, and vary means how atomic radius changes in a group and in a period. That's enough. So for atomic radius, next for electron gain enthalpy, that is nothing but electron affinity. Okay, so it is the sixth question. It is also 8 marks. It is the sixth question. It is also 8 marks given from second chapter. Given from second chapter. Okay, next seventh question. Same question as a sixth question. What is a periodic property? So the repetition of the elements in the periodic table in a regular pattern. So like that you may write what is the definition given in your material for periodic property, and then how the following properties vary in a group and in a period. So like that, so you have to write 2 more properties, that is first one is ionization potential, that is nothing but ionization energy or ionization enthalpy. Next electronegativity. Okay, these two, first you have to write definition of ionization potential, then vary in a group and vary in a period. Then you go for electronegativity. What is the definition of electronegativity, and then vary in a period, and when then vary in a group you have to write. So this is also 8 marks question. Next question number 7. It is also a question number 7. Okay, it is also 8 marks question. Already I explained. 6 and 7 questions you are going to get combining manner for 8 marks now and then. Okay, so these 2 questions you are going to get 8 marks in combining manner, so carefully prepared. And then question number 8, it is a very important question in this chapter. Definitely you are going to get for 8 marks, that is ionization potential. So see, define IE1 and IE2. Why is IE2 is greater than IE1 for a given atom? Discuss the factors that affect ionization energy of an element. So here it is a very important question for 8 marks, which is given in second chapter periodic table. So first you have to write ionization potential difference, the amount of energy required to remove an electron from its outermost orbit of neutral gaseous isolated atom is called ionization potential. Like that you have to write, and then mathematical form also you have to mention. Then you go for why is IE2 is greater than IE1. So why IE2, second ionization potential, is greater than IE1? You have to write IE1 definition, then you have to write IE2. IE2 means the amount of energy required to remove an electron from its uni-positive gaseous ion is called second ionization potential. IE2 is greater than IE1, you have to write the reason, due to nuclear charge. Then discuss the factors affecting on ionization potential of an atom. How many factors affecting on ionization potential means atomic radius, nuclear charge, screening effect, penetration power, and half-filled or full-filled orbitals. These 5 factors affecting on ionization potential. So you have to write these 5 factors briefly. Okay, and then you may get 8 marks. So this is a very important question. So from first 2 chapters you are going to get 8 questions. So if you perfect in these 8 questions, definitely you will get a 16 marks. 16 marks. We have section 3. In section 3 we have 3 long answers. Out of 3 we have to write 2. 2 means 2/8 of 16 marks you are going to get. So in front of you, first you have a hurdle, which is 21 marks hurdle, that is a pass marks 35%. Okay, first you have to cross that hurdle. To if you have to cross easily that hurdle, that's why management setting a program for the sake of you. Okay, Then third chapter is chapter number 3 is chemical bonding. Chemical bonding. From this chapter have a chance getting 2 short answers. From this chapter have a chance getting 2 short answers. So the chapter is totally not covered. Up to as per theory only we covered. So in this chapter, if you give importance to short answers, then you may covered easily, then you may get easily 8 marks. So why? Because first 2 chapters we are writing 2 long answers. So in this chapter you have to put pressure on short answers, then long answers. Okay, so the chapter is totally not covered. That's why I have no chance to give more questions from this chapter. Only 2 questions is given from this chapter. So you have to prepare in that manner. So this is a question number 8. Question number 8 is over. Question number 9, that is state Fuzzen's rules and give suitable examples. It is a 4 marks question, students. It is a 4 marks question. It is a 4 marks question. So it is a short answer. So you have to write in that manner. Okay. So how you are write means, so what are the Fuzzen's rules? So Fuzzen given some rules to knowing the covalent character in ionic compounds, ionic character in covalent compounds. So total we have four rules. So you have to write these 4 rules point by point, and then you will get 4 marks. With example also you have to write. With example also you have to write. This is from 3rd chapter chemical bonding for 4 marks. For 4 marks. Okay. So next question number 10, it is the last question. So that is one more 4 marks question I am giving from this chapter. So it is nothing but a dipole moment. What is a dipole moment? Write its applications. It is question number 20, page number 58, given in your material. So this is nothing but a chemical bonding. So 2 short answers I am giving from chemical bonding. Why? Because the chapter is totally not covered. So this chapter atomic structure is totally covered. So I am giving importance to 8 marks questions. Why? Because from this chapter you are going to get 1 long answer compulsory, that is. So then next periodic table. From this chapter we are going to get 1 more long answer. If you perfectly read all these questions in the first 2 chapters, you are going to write, have a chance to write 2 long answers. 2 long answers if you perfectly write, you will get 16 marks. 16 marks means you are very near to pass marks, that is 21. So first you have to keep your target 90%, then you have to cross first hurdle 35%. So if you are participating in a running race which contains hurdles, so in that first hurdle you have to cross 35%, means 21 marks. Next 60%, next 90%, like that you have to keep target. So for successfully crossing that first hurdle, so management nicely planned the program is useful for board exam like this. With less hard work getting more marks. How means, so you have to follow management program, then you may successfully reach your target, what you are set in your future. So here this is the 3. First chapter is atomic structure. In atomic structure I am giving only long answers, short answers also there, but here short answers also on covering short answers, because number of questions will be increased. So what is management suggestion to me means, with less questions more marks. How students are going to get means, so probably we worked 1 week on this program, and then we will reveal these questions. So here from atomic structure, so 4 questions is given, each question carries 8 marks, and periodic table 4 questions is given, each question carries 8 marks, and chemical bonding 2 questions is given. Why? Because the total chapter is not covered in this examination pattern. So already I explained, but in this examination pattern the chapter is not covered. So up to Vesper theory only we are covering. Vesper theory also 8 marks question. So Vesper theory you may leave for a choice, then you have to write short answers from this chapter. Then from first 3 chapters you are going to get 3 8s 24 marks. 24 marks easily with less working nature. Understand, students? These are 10 questions is given. So how you have to read chemistry means, so you have to read the chemistry not with eyes, you have to read the chemistry with the brain. You have to read with chemistry with the mind. So how read chemistry with the mind means, you have to select the question what you are going to read. When first keep the white paper or rough notes along with you, and take pen. So read the first point and write it without seeing. Then you have to check any spelling mistakes and pronunciations, any problems are there, then you have to follow in this manner. So ordinary reading is not effective. Practicing, reading with the practicing manner is more effective in my point of view. So you have to read one question with reading with practicing manner, and you have to read one question without a practicing manner. Then you may know the difference between these two. So what is my suggestion means, so chemistry you have to read with the mind, then only it will be settled, then only it will be easily have a chance for getting. Okay, that's way. So each and every topic in the chemistry you have to read in practicing manner. Okay, the spellings you may know, and how to pronounce you may know, and how to present the each and every point, and what you are missing, what is the point you are missing in the writing manner, then you may know easily. Okay, so this is the revision class for chemistry. So only first 3 chapters and third chapter also up to Vesper theory only we covered for examination pattern. So these are the questions you are going to face in chemistry. So total 10 questions, 8 questions, 4 questions from first chapter, and 4 questions from second chapter, and 2 questions from third chapter. Okay, these 2 are 4 marks questions, and remaining are 8 marks questions. Okay, so in this pandemic year, for first you are going to write examination means, you have no fear about the examination pattern. Management will take all the precautions what is required, so you may freely and you may happily write the exams, and you have to, everyone should attend the examinations. Why? Because management wants to know your skills, your learning skills and working nature. That's enough. So everyone should pass. So it is not a corporate college, it is a college which is 100% useful to student future. So why? Because in corporate college they are going to get 1 or 2 ranks, and they are not going to satisfy all the students. But in this college management will try to satisfy all the students and parents. Each and everyone should get pass marks, and means each and every student passed means, so what I mean to say, all families of the students will be happy. So they are not trying for 1 or 2 ranks, they are trying for ranks, and at the same time they are trying for 100% pass percentage. In that it is the first step. So every student cooperation is a must. Okay, thank you.